And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trae Young.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And now Washington's starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Young. And it's MP in at the 2. And for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Bono in at the center, filling out the middle. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
Here's MP, banked in off the glass. MP's got the opening basket of the game for the Wizards.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Nobody near George. And the 3-ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got his second.
Who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to MP. The 3-ball. Another miss by MP. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Sarr sets the screen for MP. Young finds MP. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2 to the middle. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
It seems to be an overlooked play.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. With all the teams working against the upcoming trade deadline, news tonight is about the Atlanta Hawks. They're very excited to bring in a talent like Domantas Sabonis. Obviously, a double-double machine, but his play creation is really what sets him apart. One of the best passing bigs in league history. He can truly be a hub for their entire offense.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Wizards trail by 3. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with 23 points and knocked down his share of 3-pointers. That was a factor, too. And performances like that validate his star status. Someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Sarr. Wiley comes in for Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And Colton Carrington subbed in for Young. MP right side. His 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Washington. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Williams. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Grimes. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 5. Right side George. A 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 9.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Takes the 3. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter. Will go for a different look here. Bonus checked in. George comes in for Edwards. Wiggins is checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Williams. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Alexander Song. He's checked in for Keyshawn George. Koulibaly comes in for Riley. MP's checked in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Carlton Carrington. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Aaron Wiggins is out there with George. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. MP, that's for 2. Rebound by the 76ers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Young from the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Still Wiggins. Philadelphia moving the ball around. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Sarr gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, George. Edgecombe with the screen for George. Pass to Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. No one covering.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And a wide open look for MP. Trains the 3-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Sabonis gives them rebounding. He can operate high post, low post, and the effort level never drops.
Which is why when you're going up against him, you know it's going to be a long night. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Washington Wizards. And that's all for us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Trae Young is out there with MP. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Sarr in at the 5 down low. The 76ers trail by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Going inside, and he hits it to tie the game up. Maxey's got his third bucket of the night.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And with where Washington is, they've done a great job of just staying in their lane, following their game plan and remaining as consistent as anyone, which can be encouraging moving forward.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. George against Davis on the line. And it's MP with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That's tipped. Davis kicks to MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here we can check out the story for him.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Well, the D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Maxey. He's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan.
Not to give him your vote. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Free throw good, MP. Quentin Grimes is checked in for George. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Koulibaly. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Edgecombe. A three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Wizards leading by 7. MP, the power on that throwdown.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
.116 left to play in the third. Now Edgecombe. 15 points in the game. And here's Maxey outside. The 76ers again can't hit it. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 12-3 run. Davis setting the pick for MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Maxey against Young. Here's Bona. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 3. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
The 76ers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And the Wizards making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. Riley comes in for Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for MP. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Trae Young. Making a change here. Maxey's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Young kicks to Johnson. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 17 now just in the second half.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Jackson Hayes is out there with Edwards. And it's Grimes in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. MP fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He lobs it up. It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
To the paint. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Makes it off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And here is MP from outside. And it misses. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Edgecombe with it. To tie it up. It's off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cleared away by George. The 76ers trail by 3. Wiggins outside. Now George. Wiggins a screen on Koulibaly. Koulibaly against George. No good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
MP with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, this team needed that bucket and Koulibaly right there to make it happen.
Maxey against Young. From deep. Buries the deep ball.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Here's MP. MP nails the triple.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Maxey and stolen by MP. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame, plus add to his game. Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Maxey against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Davis pulls it down.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And he makes that one count.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 8. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand.
Now Maxey. For 3. Davis pulls it down. On the wing, MP. 3. Good.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Now, Washington starting five. Sarr out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Sohan out there with Green. And it's Diabate in at center, locking down the middle. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, PA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Fires for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee, who spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. You have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Coulibaly. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
The three from Ball. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
The offensive rebound, and Davis slams it home.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep, MP finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Green finds Miller. Here's Sohan, stolen by Davis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The three is up. And MP with a basket on the assist by Young. MP's got 6 points.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. MP, number 1.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Hornets trail by 6. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He added 22 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to James. Here's Harper, covered by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Harper. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Washington. They lead by 11. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far, Washington making a change here. MP's checked in. Washington leading by 8. They've got James. Harper out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Harper. Again the miss by the Hornets. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Here's George. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Harper passes to Miller. James outside. Here's Salon. The shot's good on the assist by James. Salon, he's got 10.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Pass to Carrington. Launches it. And he can't get that one. Hornets trail by 7. Now Miller fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Miller outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sarge checked in for Davis. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. And it's Trey Young in for Carrington. Ball against MP. Now Ball. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Wizards leading by 11. 1:33 left in the first half. Young finds MP. For 3. Sohan with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Ball. MP with the block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Ball no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Charlotte again missing.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
MP, it's tipped. They recover it. Nifty stuff from Trey Young. So it's the Hornets now. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Ball. The rebound by MP. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Washington liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, Obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Wizards.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows today. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Trae Young, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Davis. Then it's MP, and it's Sarr in at the 5. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Ball outside. Fires from deep. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Charlotte again missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
The 3 from Ball. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Outside Young. On the wing, MP. Fade away. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
The 3 from Ball. It's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Miller against MP. Outside Young. Washington moving the ball around. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 19 points.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Pass to Sohan. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. 3-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's MP. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helps him draw the foul.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. George, he's checked in for Coulibaly. The first one falls.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improvement.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He's said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. BA, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Harper, guarded by Sarr. 5 to shoot. Here's Stallone. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
MP outside. The 3. Hornets with the rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
The 3. Oh, another miss by MP. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. The kick out to Ball. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 10 points.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Back to Young. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Here's Miller. Uses the glass on the layup. Miller's got his second basket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Wash. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision.
Checked in for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Washington. Trae Young comes in for Carrington. They've got Harper. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Stallone in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Harper, covered by Johnson. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Oh, Davis feasting inside.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Harper. It's tipped. Now Ball fires the 3. Rebounded by MP.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Miller with it. Now guarded by MP. Buries it from outside.
You can't give Ball any daylight out on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Wizards leading by 11. MP outside. Here's Davis beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit. Ball outside Green, puts up the tray. Now Miller from downtown. Oh, it misses. Outside MP. Sohan outside for 3. Shot's no good. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Green. Here they come with numbers in transition. LaMelo! Oh, the long ball, no good. Stripped away. And it's Green off the drive. The putback! How about the activity?
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Miller against MP. Deflects the pass. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Wizards.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. They're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Davis.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
Takes a 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. Coulibaly against Green. So it's Washington picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road.
I'm here with one of the victors. MP, you were looking for your teammates tonight, and they delivered.
Hey, basketball 101, right? Find the open man. Only way to do that is unselfishness and communication. If you play that way, you'll win that way. You know, and we win a lot of games.
Here's to a lot more. Thanks, MP.
Hey, thank you.
Ryan, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jim.
All right, we're here. P's here. And the bus head to the game.
Oh, yeah. Got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
The bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Dan, what's up?
I don't know who this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes.
Me?
Yeah, so what's good?
Oh, man. I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Looks like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're going to reroute traffic. Actually, and Pete, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
There was some talk up front that we might miss shoot around. What do you do in that situation?
You get warm during the game. It's not ideal, but you can't go into a game with any excuses, right? That's just a guaranteed L.
Any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. The challenges you face are what you make of them. You know, they could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Phoenix Suns. Starting at point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 18, Javon. At power forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 20.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForest on the sideline. We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
And now Washington's starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr, and it's Young, and it's MP in at the 2. Now we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself, not personal, just business.
Count that one.
It's smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And here are the Suns now. It's a three-point game. There's the pick. With the step back. Here's Brooks. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Koulibaly against Brooks. And the foul called on MP. Wizards. Leading by 7. And let's check in with Allie. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Yeah, not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Hey, thanks. We've got Alex Caruso. He's out there with Dunn, and it's Caver in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Caruso, no good. Washington shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And that one's good by Davis.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Left side, Love. And it's done in the corner. Back to Caruso. 5 on the clock. And he dunks it down.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
And here's MP for 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, Davis down low.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
For 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP passes to Davis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Love deciding where to go with it. It's Allen on the wing. No good on the 3. Wizards leading by 13. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Now here's Allen. 5 points in the game. George with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 5 now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Completely new group on the floor. Then for the Wizards, Sar's checked in for Keyshawn George. Koulibaly comes in for Johnson. And Trae Young subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Williams finds Green. And that time, also a missed shot. Wizards leading by 17. MP passes to Sar. MP outside. He takes it in. Count that one. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams inside, covered by Sar. Williams can't hit. And he lobs it up toward the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped 27 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Williams. There's Green with the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Riley is checked in for Jordan.
For the Wizards, number 27, Will Riley.
29 seconds left here in the second. MP, no good. Suns trail by 16. Pass to Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Wizards lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Phoenix Suns.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing them.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting. And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Wizards 5 right now. MP out there with Young. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Koulibaly in at the three spot. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. The three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Young, right side. The three from MP. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Fleming. Just 5 on the clock. Suns keep it alive. From deep, Green. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Now, here's MP. He has 7. And again, Washington, no good.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now, here's MP. Koulibaly finds MP. Tracks in the tray. MP's got 10 points.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Wizards, George is checked in for Sar. And it's Johnson in for Koulibaly.
George Johnson. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. There's Green with the three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 points, that one goes. He's got 12.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Suns trail by 16. Defended by Young. Outside, Green. Nice move. He squares up and sinks it.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
MP against Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the basket by MP.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
From deep, Green. Rebound by the Wizards. And here's the fast break. MP, no good. Takes it from 10. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Green gets it to go.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Fires the three, and it's MP with the three. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Here's Green, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. From deep, Green. Here's Williams. And so it's Washington with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out.
Check in for Phoenix, and then for Washington. MP comes in for Anthony Davis. Young is subbed in for Johnson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
They've got Fleming. Jalen Green is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Dunn in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Allen kicks to Caruso. A basket. Good off the assist from Allen.
I love the strong response from Caruso, sinking that revenge triple in style.
Pass to Riley. And here's Young. Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Green. Good defense by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Caruso, the pass to Green. Caruso sets the screen for Green. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Young outside. MP outside. Good on the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
And so here's Phoenix. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Green up on top. 8 feet away. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Washington. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Green missing again. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wasted no time on that one.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Now Green. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. See you next time.
MP, right over here. Hey, right in front again.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Okay, but I'm talking to you. In your eyes, do you think that you're the best team?
I haven't been scared to say that, Mr. Olassie. You watch my videos, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a reporter, then. That's pretty easy research right there.
Well, I'm a subscriber, too.
And I appreciate your subscription. But I think you should know that I believe we're the team to beat. But what I think doesn't matter much. Now, does it? We still got to make it to the championship and win a ring to back that up. Until then, what I think is just an opinion, and everyone's got one of those. Don't they, Frank?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I got one. MP? MP?
Right in front of you.
advance to receivers area with advances elsewhere. Don't miss that. Remember, this season, and as Mr. Tony, we're doing a giveaway of a Team Wiz t-shirt. You won't want to miss it. A reminder, we hope to see Brandon for our training update. The shirt and on the back of the arena will receive a training hat. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them found by DJ and the Wiz delivery.
Just a reminder, folks, the next show will be here for the February giveaway. Come to the game and configure again of your favorite mascot. Team Wiz.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Murray Boyles in at the center position. Clock at 6. Here's Quickly. Davis with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Washington. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram is such a complete offensive player. He can find good looks in the mid-range area as well.
Young, the pass to MP. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's just assertiveness by Brandon Ingram. A response 3, sending a message.
And stolen by Barrett. Here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. Pass to Mobo. Toronto passing it around. Ingram against MP to the inside. Just 3 to shoot from the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. Down low. And finished off by Davis!
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Pass to Murray Boyles from downtown. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. They set the screen. Quickly with the ball. Now Sarr defending. Pass to Barrett. From deep. The rebound by the Wizards. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. You know, Tim, both of Jakob Poeltl's, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was
2 shots. The previous play is under review.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington.
And one thing I really love about Jakob Poeltl, it's how active he is defensively. He just affects so many shots with his energy.
Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Left side, Dick. Pass to Battle. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Walter from outside. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped 27 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Right wing, Walter from outside, drains the triple.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Up top, Johnson, yet to see a basket. And here's MP from outside. The shot no good. Tie game in Washington. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Wizards making a change here. MP's checked in. So for the Raptors right now, Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Walter. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Dick. And it's Hudson in at the 4 slot.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
MP outside, lets the three fly. Good work defensively by Dick.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Davis. To the paint. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And Washington making a change here. Young's checked in. Poeltl with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
Wizards trail by 8. You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Here's Dick. Walter from outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. MP finds Young, and here's MP from outside. No good there.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
On the wing, Grady Dick, covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Dick with a miss. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Davis from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Quickly. Young against Dick. With the drive, here's Walter. There's the three. And again, Toronto no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 5. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Good chance here for Barrett. And that's collected by Trae Young.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Shed. And it's off from three-point range. Washington has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. From deep, MP. It doesn't go for him. Here's Mobo, guarded by Young. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Right side Ingram. The 3 ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out in front. Up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the... and moving right along? Things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
They've got MP, Alexander Sarr out there with Davis. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, AD just showing off right here.
That was filthy. When Davis hammers it down, you feel the impact from here.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Barrett. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
On the wing, MP. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. 3 on 3. Here's Murray Boyles, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
They get it back. Here's Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
Yeah, I love the work ethic there by AD. He just committed to out-hustling everybody.
Ingram against Coulibaly. Now here's Ingram. He's closely guarded. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Stolen by Davis. Davis with a screen on Barrett. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. And there's the lob. Stolen. And now the Raptors on the break. The three, Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
George, he's checked in for Coulibaly. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Mobo. Wizards trail by 8. And stolen by Barrett.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Outside Ingram. Barrett, a screen on Davis. Ingram against Davis. The shot by Ingram, no good.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at the Wizards. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, 8 games back.
Well, right now for Toronto, this season has been a series of one frustrating night after another, on and off the court.
Yeah, it's never just one factor. When a team is struggling like this, there is plenty of blame to go around.
George, a screen on Dick. Here's MP. The slam from MP.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Raptors lead by 6. Here's Walter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Walters has got 9.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Pass to MP, and here's Johnson, guarded by Dick. Johnson with a bucket.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ingram deciding where to go with it. He can't get that one to fall.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Another shot. Davis with the bucket, getting it done inside. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
George against Ingram. There's 10 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. 10 points for him.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he...
Checked in for Washington. Trae Young comes in for Carrington. Toronto also changing it up. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Battle. Shed comes in for Walter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Dick, Brandon Ingram out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Shed in at shooting guard. Goes up on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 12 points for Brandon Ingram.
Another bucket that time by Ingram. He is going off, looking to attack every time he catches the ball. 4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Poeltl with a screen on Young. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. Pass break, here we go. And stolen by Dick. Now quickly. Cash money from in close. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
So for the Wizards, Sarge checked in for George, and it's Coulibaly in for Johnson. MP outside from deep. The free ball is down.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Owning the post right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Oh, missed on the tray. Raptors lead by 10. Ingram. Oh, off target from downtown. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. MP, the three is in.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
Here's Barrett. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Young. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Coulibaly. Shoots a three. The ball's knocked loose. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Here's Barrett. Here's Quickly. Outside Ingram. Now Barrett. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
Now Davis. MP. Yes, sir, with the three.
Yeah, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Now Davis. MP fires. He's off from three. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots it up. Excellent chance, but no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,
as outsiders watching the games, we don't know what players are thinking, feeling. There are nights every year where, for whatever reason, the team just looks flat. The juice isn't there. Did it feel that way today for you?
I don't like that term, Dom. Flat. Always sounds like an excuse to me. We lined up across from the other team, and they walked away with the win. We'll bounce back.
I'm sure you will, MP. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Over to you, BA.
Okay, Dominic, thank you.